one off, why don't we actually get into some YouTube Battle Gym gameplay. Before we do, of course, get into that, I'll just be showing you guys the screen of actually catching Mewtwo and how catching Mewtwo actually looks. This was actually on a previous video of mine, but I would just like to show you guys this for some of the people that have never seen anyone catch Mewtwo before. Of course, this is actually fake. Someone actually did fake this, but he actually did use the exact coding. But he did, of course, use the right coding for Mewtwo, and basically this will look something like how Mewtwo will actually be caught in the game. But when we actually look at the Mew screen, so this is basically how Mew will look like if you actually do click on him in the game, and basically he will look just like this, and he will have some sort of CP related to above like 3,000 actually. You could actually get a weak one at 2,000, I'm guessing, if you are a lower level, but Mew will actually be one of the rarest legendary Pokemon when he does come in the game. But this guy's basically coded into the game Mewtwo and Mew, and basically it is of course fake, but he's actually used the right coding in the game. So this is basically a preview of how they are going to look like when they are actually in the game. And also this is actually a screen of how Mewtwo will actually look like when he's in the game, when you do click on him and you can view his profile out. But when we actually get into a battle. So getting right into the gym battle, first off we're going to be having some insane Mew gameplay. So Mew is actually going to be fighting in a little gym battle. Now a lot of the moves might actually be different to when they're actually in the game. Their moves are going to be a lot different than these, but this is basically how Mew will be in the game, how he will attack, how he will look like. And it is basically just completely insane how we do get a preview of how Mew and Mewtwo are going to look like while they are doing a gym battle. And you know, this is just basically Mew doing a gym battle and basically how he would look like. But I know a lot of the moves might not be the same, like of course Mew might not have like a hyper beam, but he'll have his own moves and they will look a little bit different, and his own moves will of course do different damage, etc. But this is how Mew would look like if he was in a gym battle, and I do think it is a pretty insane gameplay. But why don't we actually just get into some insane Mewtwo gameplay. Now Mewtwo is going to be versing Nidoqueen, and we are going to see who is going to win. Now this Mewtwo does only have 1700 CP, but you can see from that shot off on Nidoqueen that he is extremely effective. Now he's actually just completely murdered the other Pokemon. Now he's just going to be fighting Executor, and his shots are not really that effective on him, and he is probably going to go down right here as his CP is actually programmed quite low. But that is basically how Mewtwo will look like if he is in the game. Anyway, so going back over it, Mewtwo does look really sick, and he will basically be in the game kind of soon when they do decide to add in some legendary Pokemon. But of course, this is Mewtwo in the coding and how he will look like when he's in the game. But now why don't we actually